everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're doing well, and in today's video we have a new rumored report and overall update for the character of Moon Knight, the possibilities and the potential of Season 2. Not just that, but really an overall continuation of the character, because at this point it's been 3 years since we've had him introduced finally in the MCU in his own self-titled Moon Knight Disney Plus series, but we haven't really heard much of the character since then in and out of other Marvel movies, whether that's different references or connections or even a cameo let alone. So setting things up, especially before the next two Avengers movies, and having the character of Moon Knight involved in those is definitely something that a lot of Marvel fans are looking forward to. It's exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's video. We of course are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, kind of break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing all types of Marvel related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Also, be sure to hit that little notification bell right next to it to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost on the daily. There is a lot of Marvel news to keep up with. It's exactly why we're here, is to keep you guys updated with everything, not just that, but also break it down for you guys. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Moon Knight Season 2 unfortunately has received a disappointing update from a Marvel executive, but the future of the actual character himself is something that is being planned over at Marvel Studios, and according to a top name over at Marvel Studios, fans are still going to be waiting a little bit longer and quite some more time for more of the character of Moon Knight. The likelihood of Moon Knight Season 2 isn't looking all that great after new comments from one of Marvel's top executives. After hitting big with Season 1 of his own solo series in 2022, Moon Knight has been a virtual no-show in the MCU for nearly 3 long years. No other mention of the character in other shows, in other movies, not even a reference or anything of that, of course. The character's only recent appearance came in the opening episode of the animated What If Season 3, but even then, that's not a part of the MCU canon and is really just there, well, for the fun of it. But there are no other signs pointing to if or when he will be back in live action in a part of that setting, in a part of like the actual Marvel Cinematic Universe in canon, like the 616 timeline, of course. And now after so much time away, there are some legitimate concerns about if and when fans will see this powerful hero once again, especially if we're going to be seeing him not just maybe before the events of the next two Avengers movies, Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, but if we're even going to have the possibility and the potential to have the character, well, in that series. Like, is it even going to make sense to have him pop up in one of those two movies, if not both? So, recently speaking with comicbook.com during the press tour for Daredevil Born Again, Marvel Television head Brad Wonderbum has shared a disappointing and unfortunate but honest update on the current status of the character of Moon Knight and, well, a possible potential Season 2. While explaining how Marvel has certain plans for Moon Knight in the future, he noted that the solo series came in a wave of shows that were going to establish the characters really, and that would connect to the future. And that's really kind of just the main purpose and point of many of those early 2021 to 2022 shows of the MCU and on Disney Plus, was really there to kind of set the stage for many of those characters. I think that the Miss Marvel Disney Plus series is a prime example of that. She had her own solo show, really it's there to act as a bit of an origin story and set the stage for her character, and well, now look at her. She's out there in the Marvel's movie, even though that was from 2023, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, but the point being is that they did something with her character, and they are moving her up, essentially, like up the levels, and having her a part of the big screen, and not just on Disney Plus. And that's something that I think would be quite an ideal thing for the character of Moon Knight, but he's definitely also deserving of a second season. However, the studio's priorities have also shifted with Marvel Studios, as they want to make shows that can exist as an annual releases, and something that would have a couple of seasons, like planned multi kind of season shows. I think that Daredevil Born Again is also a prime example of that. Like, Season 2 is already confirmed in the works and in development, and from there, I mean, the rest is kind of history. Probably Season 3, Season 4, it's such a popular character, and he'll also have his different appearances on the big screen, like we've seen in Spider-Man No Way Home, as well. So he had recently said, Brad Winterbum, this all here in quote. So I think Marvel Television has happened in waves, and I think that the character Moon Knight happened in a wave of shows that were going to establish characters that would tie into the future. And moving forward, our priorities have also shifted. We're making shows as shows that can exist as annual releases, more like television. I would love to see a Moon Knight Season 2, but there are plans for Moon Knight down the road, and leave that quote right there. So it definitely seems that they're giving him that, like, Miss Marvel treatment, essentially. As I had mentioned before, they have his own Season 1 of his show, set the character, set the stage, give him his origin story, but from there, they have other plans that they want to do with the character instead of just a Season 2. So it's a win-lose kind of scenario situation, love-hate relationship, or kind of scenario almost there if you want to describe it like that. Like, we're definitely going to be getting more of the character of Moon Knight, but just maybe not in the way or in the fashion that many fans would anticipate or even want to, because there's so much of a complex character for Moon Knight. Like, he's such a complicated character, and it feels like there's more explanation and more explaining to do for his character. No MCU show has faced more questions about a possible potential Season 2 than Moon Knight, which was never officially confirmed to be a one-season ordeal. Like, it was never promoted or marketed as a limited series, essentially, and the star Oscar Isaac has also admitted that he's heard no official word on the subject, and that the current status has not changed since Season 1 and had first arrived in March of 2022. Like, even Oscar Isaac hasn't really heard anything of what Marvel Studios has in plans to do with this character, especially when it comes to the silver screen and on Disney Plus, which can be a bit concerning, but at the same time, I mean, come on, we've played this game before where they try to kind of throw you off the scent and say that they don't know anything about that. Some rumors have also hinted towards Marvel fast-tracking development on a Midnight Suns show, which would of course be a natural fit for the character of Moon Knight based upon the comics. This would also potentially see him join up with other characters like Blade, Ghost Rider, and Alyssa Bloodstone, also setting the stage for many of those characters who has often worked with in the comics as well, but also officially bringing them into the Marvel Cinematic Universe at the same time. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well, I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Leave a like on today's video as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Stick around here on the channel, Unofficial MCU, by hitting that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel, almost on the daily. There's a lot of Marvel news and craziness that has been going on. That's exactly why we're here, is to keep you guys all updated on all of it and explain it all. Also, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below or to the channel. Also use codes Team Iron Man or Team Cap in all caps, depending on what team you are a part of, to get 10% off of your order. I'll be updating and dropping new designs on a regular basis, so make sure you check it out. It can make a perfect gift for someone else or even for yourself. With whatever way you support the channel, I really deeply do appreciate it. Whether it's simply watching today's video or purchasing one of our products, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Peace out.